Hello! Welcome to the CKUT Music Library. Hi, I'm Marlaena Moore. I'm here at CKUT, and these are my CKUT Picks. We're here in the beautiful music library. So, first up I have Sarah McLachlan. This album is called The Freedom Sessions. I don't really know much about this. I will say that my personal favorite of hers is Surfacing, which has such hits as Sweet Surrender. That's probably a perfect song, and in general I have a strong association with singing that. That was one of the albums that was like in the car, in the Ford Explorer, and I would sing Sarah McLachlan with my mom, so I have a strong tie to that. And then also Sarah, as I'll refer to her, just because she's, at this point she's family, even though I've never met her. She just has the most perfect singing voice that you could have. So yeah, she is essential for me. And then next up we have the Holly McNarland album, Numb. Kind of a weird piece of trivia. When I was 15, I was kind of mentored by Holly McNarland. I got to go to Toronto and be in her home and write songs with her. And she's just so cool and such an amazing songwriter. She has a proper rock singing voice. The first track, Numb, is so good, and she just gives it so hard, and she's so cool. And it was it was just cool at that time, being a very scared, naive teenager and hanging out with this cool rocker chick. It was I think she might have even taken me to a bar at one point that wasn't fed drinks or anything, but it was just we're just gonna go to Holly McNarland's local haunt. Yeah, maybe, I'm sure that's okay to say. Yeah, it's true, so whatever. But anyways, she also gave me the strong advice of I remember we were writing a tune together, and I was saying oh, maybe this line is kind of cheesy, and she said nothing is cheesy if you actually mean it. It's all, as long as it's genuine, you can say whatever you want. And so that really has stuck with me, and I owe her a lot for that. And then the next up is Faith Healer, Cosmic Troubles. Jessica Jalbert is my Edmonton hero. She was the one from when I was just again, maybe a slightly less or maybe slightly more naive 18-year-old, just completely heart-izing her all over the place, being so nervous and awkward around her. It was one of the first times I was wow, you're in Edmonton and you're making really, really cool music that everyone wants to listen to, and kind of not realizing that was having that accessible and being able to go see her play was just so it was really inspiring, and it I don't know, it kind of widened my scope a little bit. And she's also someone who has just a perfect voice, amazing songwriter. And then of course the other part of Faith Healer is Rennie Wilson, who produced my second album 7 years ago. I actually ran into last night, and we reminisced about that, and he's all over this too, and he's wonderful producer. Yeah, Chav and Galen, Diaper Island, we worked together on the last record that I made, and I think Chad is just incredible. I one of the most amazing songwriters I've met personally. I just remember listening to his music for the first time and fully understanding that singer-songwriter can be so creative and intricate, and there's so many amazing songs on this. This is my favorite one. Peace on the Rise will fully make me cry if I'm out in the woods listening to it. I'm almost gonna start crying right now talking about some of the songs in this record. The song Sarah is, I think, I am gonna fully start crying right now. It's a perfect love song, and having met his partner Sarah, and seeing their relationship, it like makes it even more like gorgeous and strong. And again, I'm just gonna start bawling my eyes off in a second, but yeah. And the thing that's cool about this album too is that it almost kind of feels like a mixtape. Like it's kind of all over the place in a really beautiful way. Like right after Sarah, which is like this gorgeous, like heartfelt love song, is Replace Me, which is like a real like rockin' tune, and then into Blonde Hash, which is like totally like psychedelic. It's I love this record. I love Chad. It's the best. And then finally, for the finale, this is kind of like the Breeders' last splash. This like changed everything for me. We had this album on CD and listened to it on one of the first like cross Canada tours I ever did, and it's just a perfect album. It's so stunning. It's so cool. It's weird. The lyrics are so like interesting and strange. The arrangements are so cool. Kim Deal is the best ever, essentially. She's my favorite, and she changed everything for me. This album in particular is like a masterpiece, but then also they've just been consistent with everything that they've made after that. Like their last record that they released is super good. And those are all of my CKUT picks.